Hi, I'm Jayson with Anon. I'm here to talk to you about the 2021 Goggle lineup. So, a lot of new exciting things to talk about for 2021. Going to do a quick overview of the Goggle lineup for this year. One of the big stories for us this year is Perceive. So Perceive is a new lens technology that we bring into market. It's been in development for a while. It brings you the best clarity out of any lenses out there. With our high definition, injection molded lenses. We've also got the best lens filters for super high contrast, filtering out a lot of extra like yellows and reds in the light spectrum to really bring out that contrast, in those flat light conditions and things like that. And then also what we're adding to it is two different coatings on the outside of the lenses. So we have an oleophobic coating. So what it does is it reduces smudging by about 80%. So especially if you're handling the lenses, you want to do that as little as possible, but it does reduce smudging up to 80%. And then we're also doing a hydrophobic coating as well. So it just sheets off that, if you're in those like wet snow areas or if you're riding by snow guns, that sort of thing, the stuff just doesn't stick, it just sheets right off. So a lot of really cool things going on with our lenses. And also the naming conventions of the lenses as well. So just more descriptive. We've got, a few different tints in the cloudy, a few different tints in variable, and a few different tints in sunny. So within those, 9 different lens tints, you should be able to get, the right lens for you. And it does, with this, the lens filters and everything, you can ride a really broad range of light conditions, even just within our variable lenses. So, that's pretty killer, some new stuff for Perceive. Just jumping into the lineup itself, kind of starting on the high end, our very best seller, we brought it to market last year, is the M4. So really large face fit. What's nice about large face fit, you get really good peripheral with it. We don't have these sitting super far off your face either. We actually taper them once it gets closer to your face this way. So what that does is that you don't have like these blinders here. It just brings it in closer to your face. You have a lot better peripheral vision. The M4 is our Magnetech lenses. So fully magnetic, quick change, on and off. So it comes with a spare set of low light lenses. So it does come with much lighter tint, so for all light conditions. So you can carry these with you, swap them in and out. You can pull these off. You can have them on your face and change them with your gloves on. They just change really easy on and off. That's kind of the beauty of Magnetech. Another nice thing about the M4 is that with the larger volume, we pretty much just increased it on the bottom. We didn't increase it, we didn't stack it on top where you can't, where it's basically useless. So it is still compatible with helmets. So usually a lot of oversized goggles, they don't work well with helmets, but these definitely do. And they are also available in 2 different lens options. You've got a toric, which is it's like spherical in combination with a cylindrical lens, a little more optically correct. The difference you can't really tell, but then we also have the cylindrical, kind of more the flat lens. Again, it's all injection molded, there's really no distortion, but just for that flatter look. So that's the only difference. I mean, you could swap those back and forth if you want. And then it also comes with the MFI face mask. So MFI, obviously face masks are going to be very key this year. I mean, they're always great to ride with anyway, but so having a face mask that just magnets right into the bridge of the goggle. So what it does, instead of having, you typically ride a face mask, you put it over that, you put your goggles over the face mask, and you have the face mask kind of breaking that seal right there, and your breath goes in and can fog up your goggles. This stays completely sealed off, seals you off from the elements, but also seals your breath off from getting in and steaming up your goggles. So it's easy, pop it in, pop it out, eat a candy bar, whatever, talk on the phone, click it up when you're ready to go. So that's MFI. So it's definitely the best face mask integration out there. And there's a lot of different, types of face masks you can buy. You can have a quiver of that if you want. And one thing too is every goggle, with the exception of one women's goggle, is over the glass compatible. So you don't have to. You can pretty much choose if you ride with glasses, and you can choose basically any of the goggles you got there. So that's the M4. That's our kind of premium high-end, you know, again, 2 Perceive lenses with the face mask. Again, you can, with the magnetic quick change Magnatech lenses, you got all of that just in one package there. Then you go from there, you go to the M3. So not quite as large face volume, but still a larger face fit. These are still Magnatech lenses. It comes with 2 Perceive lenses. You can either get it in an MFI version, so it comes with kind of a mid-weight face mask, or you can get it without. They still do have the magnets in there, so if you want to add the face mask in later, you can always do that. You know, kind of a good team favorite here as well. So guys that, I mean, a lot of guys ride the M4s, but if they don't want anything quite as big, M3s have always been a really good choice along the way too. So, but still premium style, so triple face foam Outlast on the face fleece there to help, you know, with fogging. Got the silicone beading on all the straps as well to help, you know, grip helmets, and so your strap's not sliding around and everything there too. So if you still like that retro Moto Shield style look, just kind of trending right now, that's the M3 is a good choice. Then the kind of counterpart to that is the M2. So here you got the frameless design with that spherical toric lens. Again, still Magnatech, easy quick change lens there, but you know, again, a little bit more techy looking with the frameless design and the spherical lens. One thing with the MFI face mask, what we've done is we've changed up the fit of it. We've added a more mesh, a little bit more breathable air hole, like right where your mouth sits, but it also tailored the shoulders on it too to have a much better fit, so it just drapes across your shoulders a little bit better instead of bunching up. So little updated fit on the MFI for this year as well. So again, still Magnatech from there on up. Then from there, you go to the Sync. Best value, in my opinion, on any goggle out there. So it comes with our new, well, we introduced it last year, but we got our M Fusion quick change lenses. So not quite as convenient as the straight up magnets where you just pull them on and off, but this has, you know, a little lever on the outrigger, pull that, and then just kind of peel the lens out, and it does have a couple of magnetic connection points. Click those into place, and you're good to go. So again, still injection molded Perceive lenses. You get, you know, two of those for, I think they're about $189. And it does come with an updated bridge. So whenever you're swapping face mask in and out, you have to make sure you have the correct bridge for that goggle, and it lines up pretty good there. So again, kind of that Moto retro shield style, a little bit larger than an M3, but not quite as large as an M4. You know, great goggle for the cash there for sure. Then you kind of even get down into our introductory price points. Even the Helix, this is the Helix 2.0, comes with a Perceive lens. Again, you know, no quick change lenses here. Still OTG, double face fleece, still silicone beading. But you can either get this single lens, non-mirrored, or you can get Perceive mirrored with a spare low light lens as well. So a lot of versatility there. Then you get into the ladies. So brand new goggle for us this year. Worked with some of our team riders, like Anna Gasser was the main rider behind this. She was always looking for that retro shield style, but the M3 was just a little too big for her. So then she was riding, you know, one of our lower end goggles because it was the right face fit for her. So a little bit more retro looking, but in a premium style. We've got Magnatech lenses here. So again, shield style, full Perceive spare lens. You can either get it either MFI or non. So depending on which one you have, again, it still has the magnets for what you want there. So great looking goggle to have that retro shield style for that. And then the tried and true WM1. So again, these are more designed for women's face fit, so they're a little bit closer to your face, not quite as large in volume, so it doesn't look like you have this huge bubble on your face. But again, more that spherical toric lens there, but still the magnetic quick change goggles there. And again, you can get this in either an MF5 version or non. Then you have on introductory price point for ladies, you've got the Insight. So and some, you know, nice women's colorways, real similar to the Helix, but A little bit different frame style, a little bit more feminine looking there. And again, you can get these with the Perceive lens with the spare low light lens as well. A couple of kids goggles. You got the Relapse Junior. What's cool about this is a little bit larger, face fit for kids, over the glass compatible, but not something that's super huge for those, you know, this is for those in between kids, but it comes with the MFI face mask, you know, keeps you nice and warm. And then we have the new Tracker 2.0 this year, so updated here. So a little bit larger design than the Tracker in the past, but we did add over the glass compatibility. And then we also added the magnets, so you can add in the MFI face mask without an additional upcharge. So that's the kind of quick goggle overview for 2021 and Anon.